Welcome back, or if you're new here, welcome. My name's Stephen, I'm the Geordie Wild Camper, and today I've set myself a little challenge. Today I am going to be going ultralight. So the pack that I've got on, I don't know if you can see it, ultralight pack, my big three. So in terms of my tent, my sleeping bag, and also my mat are in at around 2 kilograms, 2.06 I believe. Looks like I'm chasing this. It's coming after me, I mean. They said there might be some small showers, but I think we're going to miss it, which is good. We're going to another hill fort, so if you watched last week's video, if you haven't, I'll link it somewhere. Check it out. I was in a budget tent on an Iron Age hill fort in some spectacular sunrise and sunsets. Right, this is steep. You forget how steep this actually is. There you go, folks, climbing up this hill, 139 beats per minute. Slightly higher resting heart rate for me, it's normally 45ish, but just on 5 seconds. Oh, yeah, that's starting to clear off now, which is great. There's this bit over on the back of me here, which you can probably see, which looks like it's going to head towards me. I don't know if you can just pick out the grey haze. That's rain. I'm in no rush, I've got plenty of time. It's just gone 5:30, 6 o'clock, so to get set up and what have you. So I'm just taking my time up the hill. No rush, because it's a real cough burner up there. I've camped at those crags as well. Those ones directly behind me. It's where I got the Aurora. Check out that video if you haven't seen it. I'll stick a card up. It was bloody brilliant. Right, let's go. Here we are, folks, top of the hill fort, and I think this is where I'm going to be pitching up tonight. So let's find a spot. If there's ever a sign to pitch somewhere, that rainbow seems to be telling me right here. So this is where I'm going to go. Just as it disappears. Amazing. So I brought out the Durston Kakwa 40 to put the ultralight gear in. So let's see what I've got in there and get the tent set up. Oh. Right, so let's get the tent set up. So today I'm out in the lightweight Pyromo Duo Top and the mesh inner. Comes in at around about 700 grams all in for both, and it's a brilliant piece of kit this. Let's get it set up. This needs to be around about 125 centimetres. I'm going to use that one actually. Use this one. Fine. It is open for ventilation. That's me all set up now. In terms of the tent, it's up. Very easy to set up. Uses quite a few pegs, I must be honest, but you know, it is a non-freestanding tent, a trekking pole tent. But now I'm just going to try and get my gear in it. I love the colour, absolutely love it. Let's get our kit in then. Got everything else sorted. So I'll just talk you through some of the gear that I'm going to put inside. Drone, that's part of the filming kit, that doesn't count. Jacket. Food. This is electronics, it's just going to sit up in the top corner there. Right. This is, I think this is 15 or 10 denier. So for me, I need something just a little bit of protection, very, very lightweight. It's got a little bit of insulation properties. You've probably seen this on my other episodes. Ripstop reflective material. Water. And we're going to the inside here. So first and foremost, around 550 grams is Thermarest X-Therm. And yes, you know what? Probably could shave off another couple of 100 grams with a Uber Light or an X Light. but I don't have one of those a present. And my other Sea Summit is even heavier actually. It's around about 700, 800 nearly. So this is the lightest one I have. But to be fair, when you factor in everything in, the quilt and the tent, and you're coming out at what, 2.6 kilograms. It's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. Quilt, sorry, jacket, thermals. And then the Heiberg quilt, which again, if you've seen any of my things, you'll know this is often used. Last but not least, Teflon pillar. Right, let's get this blown up. Let's blow this up. Go. Right, let's see if it's comfortable. Oh, it's nice to sit on at least. Oh, that's nice. Very comfy. Although I like the Sea Summit XT, the thermarest, just the warmth of it's unbelievable. It's a shame it's not as comfortable. Just got the biggest fright ever. Two guys just came up the front side of the Iron Age fort, which is crazy. They're actually cooking a barbecue down there. So what I might do is send the drone down to have a little look. But yeah, I was busy messing about with my gear, and they popped up out of nowhere and absolutely crapped me pants. I'm hoping this cloud clears over on the top here so we can get a bit of a sunset, but I'm not too sure. It doesn't seem to be moving. The wind is just stopped. It's none, which is nice. Bugs do come out, and we'll see what happens on that. This is the setup, the lightweight Piramo Duo top with the half mesh inner, and inside I've got the Heiberg Luna 350 quilt, good down to about 0 degrees. Thermarest X Therm. This is the wide, and then a Decathlon pillar. Now we're looking, all of this roughly around about 2.6 kilograms. So in terms of ultralight, this is bang up there. I do have a ground sheet there, which I think is another 150 grams. And then plus all my other kit, which I'll just show you now. We do have the Kakwa 40, plenty of room in here for all your kind of 3-season gear. I have had my winter kit in here actually, and it's been pretty good. Managed to fit everything in, especially with some of the lighter tents that you've got. One other thing, this is sent to me from Flextail. It's their mosquito repellent. Yet to try it, so I might try and give this a go. With it becoming so still, that might be worthwhile using. does have a light attached to it as well, and it has these little cells that give off the heat to repel mosquitoes and hopefully midges. So this will be very, very important over the coming weeks and months during summer. So let's see how we get on with that. In terms of cook kit, something you've all seen before. Oh, it's come off. Titanium cook pot, 750 ml. Inside I have the X-Boil set up with a little bit of methylated spirits in there, and you see the summer cup on top. I think all in that, that's around 300 grams. It might be a little bit less actually, so excellent. And then I've just got some little coffee pots in there. I suppose you can ask the question, is ultralight fun? Is it comfortable? I think with some of the right gear it can be. For me, especially on an overnighter, one night overnighter, or maybe it's a two, I'll do like to bring some added comforts. In this case I've really kept it bare bones and try to keep the pack overall below 8 kilograms, which has been achieved through using some of this lighter weight gear. Yeah. That's the thing with some of these longer nights, you get a chance just to relax, you can be outside, whereas in the winter when it gets dark by 5-6 o'clock you're stuck in your tent for hours. Getting on to 8 o'clock now, gonna get some tea on soon. Just brought a pot noodle, nothing fancy, but it's just been so relaxing. I met two guys, like I said before, got the fright in my life, and I was talking to them a little bit about Northumberland, asking how crazy I was to be up here doing this, but here we are. I do want to say a big thank you actually to Crag Hoppers for sending me this gear. They've sent me a number of items and actually they've been of real quality. You've probably seen me wear this 5, 6, 7, 8 times when I've been camping. I really love it. The orange colour is like beautiful, and it's made from 30% recycled materials, which you can't really argue with, keeping things sustainable. So as you know, I'm heading out on St Cuthbert's Way next week actually with Jess. 61, I think it's 61 miles, 62 miles. I'm going to try and do that over a course of 3.5 days. So we'll see how we go with that. Excited, anxious, all those things that you probably expect upon taking a long distance hike like that, but hopefully it's going to be one of many this year. Got a few more in the pipeline, so stay tuned for those as well. And a big thank you actually to all those new subscribers, and obviously the old ones as well. Nice just to stick around and watch those videos. You know, if you want to watch a daft Geordie go climbing up mountains and hills and wild camping, I'm your page, I'm your YouTube channel. We're getting a little bit now. Look at that. Just over the top of Dunmore Hill and Cunyon Crags to the right of it. Oh, magic, absolutely magic. Well, boys and girls, you can probably see a little bit of a banger sunset here. Dunmore Hill is blocking it ever so slightly, but it's giving a lovely little halo effect on top, pushing the the oranges and the reds up into the clouds, so just taking the most of this in before it goes down. Right folks, temperature's really starting to drop now. I'm getting a little bit cold. I've got my thermals on, got my down jacket on. I'm going to put my gloves on as well, but I think I want to make some food in a second. I'll make some food in a second. I've got a pot noodle and a little bit of chocolate. And we've got a little bit of clear sky, so I think we're going to get the stars. I'm going to check on those guys down there in a second. Wind's picked up again. The wind's picked up again, so I'm going to have to guy out some other parts of this tent just to make sure. It's not much, but it is giving it a little bit of movement, so I'll put a couple extra pegs in just to make sure it's okay. The wind now. Let's check this out. Let's give it a good clear. Right. So this is the Explorer 1. My tripod's going a little bit all over here. There we go. Whether you level or not, doesn't matter. So this is the Explorer 1. It is very, very accurate. So we'll give this a quick go and see what we'll get. I think we were forecasted around about 20 kilometres an hour. It doesn't feel that windy. Get a little bit of a breeze through and a couple of gusts, but nothing too strenuous. Yeah, so look, I want to show you that. You can probably see 19. This is let me just check. This is miles per hour. But yeah, we can leave it out and see what happens, but we're not expecting anything too drastic. Clouds have cleared, just as the forecast had predicted as well, which is great for the stars coming through, so hopefully I'll get a little bit of a time lapse on that. Yeah, 19 the highest. Not bad. Apologies about the quality and the audio. I've switched to camera here. I've switched to my phone. Just having a look here. We are looking a few gusts around about 28. It's about 24 now. So in fairness, the geotarp is going pretty well in 28 mile an hour winds. Yeah, still about 28. So we'll get on the rest of the night. Sounds like it might be a bit of a noisy one. Well, I think I'm in for a noisy one tonight. Oh, goodness me. Tent's taking a bit of a serious battering now. 28 to 30 mile an hour winds. I'll have to get out and check soon to see what else, see if these have picked up, but it's giving it a good rattle. Very good rattle. I might even be tempted to double pull this. Yeah, I think I might.
need I say any more? It's kind of what the whole night's been like, so it's been tough sleeping. I did manage to get some sleep, but not the greatest. You can see it's a little bit windy. I'm going to get the anemometer out. Let's see where we are. .33 there, 34. So it is fairly windy. I think I'm just going to pack and get down because I'm freezing. Because of that wind, I've shut up the tent, and I'm going to get packed away inside first, and then I'll drop the tent. Because the wind is coming straight into the doors, when I open it up, it's like a kite. It's no good. That's the insides all away, sleeping bag and everything all in the pack. All I need to do now is drop the tent, which is always difficult in conditions like this. So I'm going to leave the pegged in as much as I possibly can, and then gather it all into the tent bag and then away. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. Get this inner zipped up. Everything's twice as hard with gloves on. Then all I'm going to do is drop the pole inside, remove the pole, and then start a dismantle. Now sometimes I'd fasten this to my pack, a carabiner, but because I've been changing packs that often, I keep forgetting to put one on. So I'm just going to use the old, I'm going to kneel on it and hope it doesn't fly away. It's still attached, so it should be absolutely fine. And this just needs folding over and then sealed up, but it's moving pretty difficult at the moment. Here we go. Just have to go like that. There we go.
Does everybody love those walk-bys? Don't know if I do. Well, that's Leave No Trace, everything packed away, all that jazz as you've seen. So, key question. Is ultralight backpacking worth it? In some respects, yes. I would say if you're on long distance hikes, that would be definitely an area to lighten your load in so that you're not carrying as much weight and it's a little bit easier. However, on an overlighter like that, I think comfort's your king. Comfort is your king. Was I warm? Yes, to a certain extent. Could I be warmer? Definitely. And I think next time, that's what I'll be doing. But I had fun regardless, and I hope you guys enjoyed the adventure. I've got one more camp booked in before we go on St Cuthbert's Way, so I hope you join me for that one as well. On that one, I will be doing a budget wild camp, and I've got a full setup video for you all. Tent, sleeping bag, pillar, mat, and then what I'm going to do after the end of that, once I've done it, I'm going to give it away to one of you guys. So make sure you subscribe and you've got your notifications on. And like always, until next time, peace out.